If you're thinking about grabbing the Samsung T7 portable SSD, hold on. There's a lot you need to know before you spend your hard-earned cash. I'm about to dive deep into this sleek, speedy storage device because, believe me, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. But here's what surprised me. This product that's hyped as almost twice as fast as the T5 actually comes with some real-world issues that might make you think twice. You'll want to stick around because I'm going to expose everything from hidden quirks to who this SSD really works for, and where it might fail you completely. Don't make a costly mistake. I'm here to save your storage game. First up, let's talk speed. Samsung claims the T7's transfer rates hit up to 1050 MB/s read and 1000 MB/s write speeds. That's nearly 9.5 times faster than traditional external hard drives. Sounds amazing, right? However, in my hands-on testing, the speeds were inconsistent. On some devices, I saw blazing fast transfers, but on others, it was more like a sprint turned into a slow jog. This is because the T7 requires PCIe NVMe technology and USB 3.2 Gen 2 support with USB enabled on your host device to hit those numbers. Conditions not every user will meet out of the box. So if you're rocking older hardware or just a basic USB 3.0 port, your gigabytes might crawl like they're stuck in traffic. Now, I know what you're wondering, is it just speed? Or what about durability? Samsung really puts the emphasis here, boasting a sturdy aluminum unibody that can handle drops up to 6 feet. No kidding, the T7 survived a few accidental drops on my test bench. But just because it can survive a fall doesn't mean it's invincible. The compact design makes it portable, sure, but it's also easy to misplace or accidentally knock loose when plugged in tightly with its USB-C port. Plus, unlike some other rugged SSDs, the T7 doesn't offer waterproof or dustproof features. So, if you're planning to take it on a wild adventure through the jungle or your kid's sandbox, you might want to think twice. Rehooking, you now ever wondered if your SSD can handle your creative hustle? Whether you're a photographer bouncing massive raw files, a gamer loading up huge worlds, or a video editor needing quick render storage, the T7 is marketed as made for the makers. But here's the kicker. Multiple users, myself included, have reported issues with heat management during extended heavy use. The T7's aluminum casing helps keep temps below 118.4 degrees F, but in a hot room or under sustained workload, it can still throttle speeds to cool down, causing pauses right when you need performance the most. So if you're recording 4K 60 FPS videos or editing cinematic content on the fly, this little guy might ask for a coffee break when you least expect it. Now on compatibility, Samsung markets the T7 as a universal player working with PC, Mac, Android devices, gaming consoles, and more. That sounds perfect, but I hit some unexpected snags. For starters, Windows 7 or earlier, older macOS versions, and Android below 5.1 aren't supported. So if you have some legacy gear, prepare for formatting headaches or software incompatibility. Also, the included USB Type-C to C and Type-C-to-A cables add convenience, but the actual connection quality varies. Some cables felt flimsy, which might explain occasional disconnects during larger transfers. Pro tip: don't pack this SSD with your tangle of chargers and adapters. The tiny USB-C port isn't made for rough use. Let me throw in a joke here because everyone loves a laugh. Why did the SSD break up with the hard drive? Because it needed space but couldn't handle the slow moves. Okay, back to business. The T7 software suite includes password protection and AES 256-bit hardware encryption, a sweet feature for protecting sensitive files. However, the setup isn't entirely foolproof. A few users reported frustrating experiences unlocking drives, especially switching between different OSes. Unlike some plug-and-play drives with seamless encryption, the T7 occasionally demands firmware updates and a connection to Samsung's specialized software. a process not exactly intuitive for the everyday user. So if you're not tech-savvy, this could become a minor headache. Story time. I once lent my T7 to a friend who's a freelance videographer. He loves that he can record ultra-high-resolution 4K 60 FPS footage directly, and the device's speed did save him some time. But mid-project, his T7 got unexpectedly hot and slowed to a crawl, causing delays on a tight deadline. This made me realize the T7 is great if you're careful about your usage, but not if you want consistent, uninterrupted, all-day performance. For casual users or as backup, it's fine. For heavy pros, use with caution. Now here's another twist question to keep you hooked. With all these quirks, is this really the best Samsung flash memory product out there? Samsung is the world's one flash memory brand since 2003. That's impressive for quality and in-house component manufacturing, including DRAM and NAND. So reliability is baked into the T7's DNA, but performance isn't always guaranteed across all devices or workloads. Buyers need to know what they're paying for: a fast, portable SSD with great brand backing, but with some limitations you need to manage. And another joke before the resolution: why don't SSDs ever get lost? Because they always keep their files straight. Yes, yes, storage humor, don't quit your day job. Let's quickly address price because it matters. At $209 for the 1 TB model, the T7 is priced competitively against other portable SSDs in the market. But does it deliver value for that price? If you want a premium unibody design, fast speeds on supported hardware, and reliable flash memory from a trusted brand, then yes. But for those who need rugged, all-day durability or guaranteed sustained speeds under heavy workloads, you may find better deals with alternative brands or Samsung's own newer models. Who is the Samsung T7 for then? The ideal user is someone who needs fast, daily portable storage for moderate-use photographers offloading shoots, gamers needing quick access to massive data, or creatives with projects that don't push the hardware continuously. It's also great for people who value sleek design and brand trust, but can accept some quirks like heat throttling and cable sensitivity. If you fit that, you'll get a lot out of the T7. Wrapping this all up on a positive note, despite a few problems, the Samsung T7 remains a striking, dependable piece of tech. It's like that reliable sidekick who isn't perfect, but gets the job done most of the time with style. Thanks to Samsung's in-house production for NAND and DRAM, the T7 won't let you down on core performance or reliability. For anyone stepping up from slower external hard drives, the speed gain alone is a game changer. If you're after a sleek, portable SSD with fast transfers and decent durability at a fair price, the T7 is worth your consideration. Final heads up, prices on Amazon can change pretty fast. So if you want the best deal on the Samsung T7 portable SSD, check out the link below in the description right now before the price jumps. Don't wait too long or that deal might vanish faster than your files on a failing drive. Thanks for watching and happy storing.